Metal rod twisting. Metal rods can be twisted in a variety of ways, and some companies do it by hand, just like in the old days. Of course, this process is extremely time-consuming. It takes a lot of time and effort to process one metal element. The video shows the work of specialized equipment that performs metal rod twisting without human assistance. A fairly large number of companies produce such machines. Here you can see a universal machine tool with computer numerical control by American company Hebo. This is blacksmith equipment to perform a variety of tasks. For example, it's able to perform torsion, that is, to produce a twisted pipe from a conventional round steel one. The use of special stamps allows you to make metal curls with the equipment. Other functions of the device include easily and quickly rolling endings, bending workpieces, and making baskets. It's noteworthy that two different types of forging, cold and hot, are used to process different results. For example, in order to roll out the end of the rod, it's heated, so it's processed by the method of hot forging. In other cases, cold forging is used, when the desired shape of the metal is given by force. Candy making. Due to the nature of the production, the preparation of any type of candy is a very exciting process. In this case, you can see how the American sweet saltwater taffy are made. They were produced and sold for the first time in the 1880s in Atlantic City at the Jersey Shore. The main feature of this product is its sweet and salty taste. Despite the name, in the production of saltwater taffy, salted ocean water is not actually used. Water and salt are added separately. During the production, condensed milk is mixed with corn syrup, then regular sugar is added as well as inverted sugar. The mixture is constantly mixed in an industrial mixer, and when uniformity is achieved, 100% chocolate is added. When the mixture is ready, it's poured on a special tray for rolling. At this stage, smoked sea salt is added, mixed, and the rolling begins. When the future candy cools to 36 degrees Celsius, it's again placed on the equipment for rolling. Here, the product is saturated with air. The dark part of the candy is ready. The light part is made in the same way, but butter and liquid smoke are added to the mixture. This is how the classic candy is made, and additives are used to get other flavors. When both pieces of candy are ready, they look like long, thick strips that are folded together, twisted, and then pulled out until they're thin. It remains only to cut the thin strip into small pieces and pack them. Calligraphy. Calligraphy is one of the branches of art that goes back to ancient times. There are many types of calligraphy, such as European and East Asian calligraphy. Also, there's Japanese calligraphy, as well as Arabic, Armenian, and Indian calligraphy. Here you can see the creation of Turkish ornaments using a special marker. The main difference from a usual marker is the ink. It doesn't spread on thin paper, it doesn't leave traces, therefore allows you to accurately perform even the most delicate work. Note that all patterns are done with the left hand. Marker calligraphy is only one of the varieties of this art. In order to create patterns, masters also use brushes and special fountain pens. Non-Newtonian liquid. Non-Newtonian liquid is a substance with special chemical properties. Thanks to them, if you interact with the substance quickly and abruptly, it becomes solid. If you do it slowly, it acquires the properties of a liquid. There are quite a few substances that have properties of non-Newtonian fluid to various extents. These include toothpaste, butter, jam, ketchup, mayonnaise, and yogurt. If we talk about natural non-Newtonian liquids, we should mention lava and honey. Interestingly, even our blood has similar properties to some extent. To demonstrate the work of non-Newtonian fluid, a substance called oobleck is often used, because it has the most pronounced properties. It's very easy to make as well. Water is just mixed with cornstarch. The video shows the world's largest swimming pool filled with oobleck. To fill the 8-meter-long pool, it took 9 tons of oobleck. See how the liquid maintains the person and the cyclist on the surface when they push off hard enough? But it doesn't hold when the cyclist ceases to act on the surface with sufficient force. Sports protection. Since recently, a new material that can absorb the energy of impact has begun to be used during the production of armor for soldiers and players in American football. At first glance, it may seem that this orange slime is a children's toy, but this material is able to bring the protection of the human body to a whole new level. Goo was developed by specialists at the British company D3O. This material has unique shock absorption abilities. When it's at rest, the molecules inside move freely and chaotically. The lump is flexible, viscous, and has properties similar to water. But if you try to hit it, the molecules form a structure, locking into each other. This hardens the material instantly, absorbing the impact energy. When the impact stops, the lump returns to its original relaxed state. This material is used to create inserts for protective clothing. Sprinkles. There is a huge number of confectionery toppings, but the production process for most of them is approximately the same. First, warm water is poured into the industrial mixer, and confectionery fat is added. The resulting mixture is poured into another mixer, where there's sugar powder and food coloring. The amount and color of the dye determines how the sprinkles will turn out. Within 50 minutes, the ingredients are mixed, and then they're moved to the extruder. This is a special equipment that processes the resulting mass and turns it into a homogeneous mixture. It's pushed through the holes to turn it into tiny, thin sausages. Then they're dried and loaded into a special drum, which breaks the dried sticks so that they acquire the usual size of sprinkles. The resulting mass is covered with a special glaze so that the sprinkles won't lose their color. Then it's passed through the filter. Only the sticks suitable in size are selected. After that, it remains only to mix the sprinkles of different colors and send them off for packaging. Curling stones. The production of heavy stones used for curling begins in a granite quarry. A monolithic piece of granite is chosen, in this case the size of a car, and cut into thick strips. Each strip is painted, marking the diameter of the future curling stone. Next, special machines for cutting stone are used. One cuts out round pieces from granite, the second one drills holes in the middle. Later, this will be the basis for the handle. Then another machine, with the help of diamond blades, grinds the stone to make it round. After the processing of one side is finished, the stone is turned over to do the same on the other side. It looks almost finished, but the stone must go through several other stages of processing so that it eventually turns out perfect. Finally, a plastic handle is attached.